I was 10 years old when someone called my mom MILF. And being 10 years old, I obviously did not know what the word MILF meant. So I did the worst possible thing I could do, and I searched up on the internet. And that search changed my life. And soon enough, I had a corn addiction that practically took over my life. And over those years, I've moved on from MILFs to dabbling in DILFs, but even that wasn't enough, so I had to resort to GILFs. And there's only so much of the Looney Tunes grammar being stretched out by 10 BBCs that you can take before you start to wonder whether you've actually touched grass in the past month. Until one fateful day, my parents took my phone from me, unlocked it, and they saw a comic of Mr. Incredibles getting impregnated by Dash. And they got so weirded out, they sent me off to the school therapist at the ripe age of 11. Now, I was actually terrified. Being a child talking about your corn addiction to a random stranger isn't really a great scenario to find yourself in. But everything changed when I met Martin. And Martin, don't get me started on Martin. He was in his 60s and he looked like a mix of Hugh Jackman and Dream. And he was literally the most handsome man I'd ever seen. I started inventing more problems just to see him again. I remember reading teen magazines on how to make a guy fall in love with you. So I started biting my lip and holding his gaze. And he probably thought I was so weird. And the day I wanted to tell him that I liked him, he quit. And there was a new counselor in his place. He was younger and better looking, but it just didn't hit the same. I can't lie, Martin probably left because of me. I probably creeped him out so much. He was probably a victim. Honestly, I don't even know why I was expecting him to date me. This isn't class of '09. The counselor's not gonna turn out to be a pedo. But ever since then, I knew what I wanted. And I haven't looked at a guy my age since. And most of my friends think I'm weird for liking old men. When they're arguing about who they would smash in the classroom, and I'd say I'd bend the teacher over the desk right now, they start inching away from me. So I'm gonna try and normalize this reverse cougar behavior so I can get my friends back for one, but stop people from giving me looks when I eventually tell people that this 80-year-old man I'm wheeling around is actually my boyfriend and not my grandpa. Old men, they're kinda hot. Now, when I say old men, you might be thinking, Idris Elba, Martin Freeman, or Jackie Chan or something. Not too much of an age gap, but enough to have people mistake you for his daughter. I'm talking about the old men. I'm talking about the type that look like they've organized the Last Supper. The type that look like they've got 5 minutes left in their max. Look at him, bro. This is my type. Look at how handsome he is. He's so cute. I love the whole balding look he has going on as well. If I rubbed it like a magic lamp, he might give me 3 wishes. And the grandpa style is trending right now, but no one pulls it off better than an actual grandpa. Look at how good they look. But in all honesty, an old man can be wearing anything and I'd still tap that. Old men are so wise. When you've lived through enough shit, you learn some pretty valuable life lessons. And I'm pretty stupid. Well, pretty stupid is a word for it. I am so intellectually molested that my school pulled me aside multiple times to ask if everything was alright at home. I'm actually really thick. And not the good type of thick. I'm this close to dropping out and becoming a teen mom. I put my phone in the toaster the other day, and I only realized when my toaster started basting rain on me. I need someone to do the thinking for me, because I'm genuinely too pretty to think. Old men are usually more loyal than younger men. And if you're a smoking hot young chick ready to make him feel young again, then he's not really gonna be visiting Berlinda in the old folks' home, is he? And for the girls who look like Picasso paintings, you will find love with that aged man too, as long as he keeps his glasses where he can't find them. And that's what I love about old men. They don't care about cankles or back fat or slant lines. They love you for who you are. Now, time for the real reason. Money. Now, I'm broke as fuck. The other day, I persuaded the guy at the corner store to give me a 50p discount on like a Dr. Pepper. And I sat there, I counted out the pound and pennies, and I still didn't have enough money. If I had an old rich man on my arm, I would have bought the whole store. I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend like I'm not after an old man for his money. Like, imagine having a broke boyfriend that pulls up to your house in a suit that he robbed off a homeless man, holding a dandelion that he picked off your front yard, and like he guides you to his whip, which is like a little Tyke's car. And for dinner, he takes you to a barbecue place and only lets you order off the kids' menu. But picture this. You and a fine older gentleman plan dinner. He sends you a dress to wear. He rocks up in a suit and guides you to his Mercedes, where he takes you to Olive Garden, and he orders everyone in the establishment to sing as you're carried in by one of his servants. You sit on thrones as you dine, and at the end of your feast, he proposes. You get married at Olive Garden, and he drops dead, meaning that you get all of his inheritance. What a dream! Let's move on to men that I actually find attractive. Number 1, David Attenborough. He's actually so cute, and he's wise, and he's so funny, and he's like a British treasure, and he's got such a great voice. Number 2, Joe Biden. Even though he's romantically involved with Trump, I would not mind being his side chick. Even though he isn't even that old, Obama. That one edit changed my life, I fear. Michael Rosen. I want him to serenade me with his poems every night. Actually, I wrote a poem for him. Alright, listen up. Michael Rosen, when I see your pics, I reach for my lotion. I'ma eat your chocolate cake in slow motion. I'm lost in your blue eyes like an astronaut in the ocean. Oil up, baby girl, I'll be there in 10. Grandpa Pig, I want his pork chops. Honestly, every grandpa from that show can get it. Honorable mentions include Master Oogway, the old man from Squid Games, My Next Door Neighbor, Old MacDonald but only the Cocomelon version, and Dr. Nefario. And last but not least, Theresa May. She's so bad.
They just move out cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I.
Thank you so much for listening to this absolute shit. I mean, no harm to the parties that I mentioned. Like, respectfully, I love all of them as human beings and individuals. And I mean absolutely no disrespectful towards them. Thank you to all the people that showed, like, love and support on my last video. Like, 92 subscribers. I'm so gassed. That's the first video that's ever taken off for me. So thank you all so fucking much. Y'all have genuinely made my entire week. Anyway, that's all for today. I love you so fucking much. Bye!